10 years ago, I left the U.S. and came to China, and I've been living here since 2012. And I just want to give you a little bit of my experience or my advice or my ideas of an American living in China for 10 years. And I see what's going on back home, and it saddens me. China is not our enemy, period. They'll throw words around like communism, communist, but you got to realize America started off also as a communist country. This word communism is not a bad word. It's what we all partake of every day. Back home, if you're a Christian and you take communion, the word comes from communism. It's the same thing. You're sharing. When you drink that little grape juice and pretend like it's blood of Jesus, you're communion. Part of communism, same thing. If you go to a picnic or a barbecue, you bring something to eat, you share with everybody else what you're doing, you're communing. You're being part of a communist organization. You're being part of communism. So this is not a bad word, and it's being misrepresented all the time. When China started out many years ago, China was very poor. After the Japanese invasion, they had to rebuild. So they had to be a communist party because they had to share. For a village to survive, they had to share. That means everybody had to bring something to put into the pot and share with each other. Now, today, China is only communism by name. Very much a mixed economy. 10 years ago, I came here. Now I own a business here, bought a house, got married, and I was able to do all that as a part of capitalism. So don't be fooled when they're throwing these words around like communism this. Communism and authoritarianism are two different things. Yes, China is authoritarianism. However, America is on its way to becoming authoritarianism too, if you don't stop it. So what's the idea? What's the point? What's the idea behind trying to go to war with China? It makes no fucking sense. You guys got outsmarted. Our government was outsmarted. You allowed China to show the truth, how true democracy is made. Going abroad to other countries and making deals, not going around to other countries and making war. You see how it's done? See how it's supposed to be done? And so now you feel embarrassed because China showed you how to do it the right way, and now you want to go to war. Don't let them do it, people. Because I guarantee you, nobody wants to fight in another war. Remember when Bush took us to war with Iraq, Afghanistan? And it was China that bailed us out after Bush broke our economy, made us poor, and we got all that money from China. Imagine somebody borrows money from you, and then it's time to pay them back, so you start calling them your enemy. That's some cowardice bullshit right there. No, they're not our enemy. It's fucking pathetic. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent free thinker. So I'm not a slave mind like most of you, or like I should say some of you. So you better fight it. You better do what you can to avoid this shit from happening, because nobody wants to go to another war, especially one that they cannot win. We lost a war to people running around in the desert with sandals and pickup trucks. You really think you're going to win a war against China and Russia? So people are not going to go fight in that battle. And then on top of that, your country's going to start to bring back the draft, because nobody's going to want to join the military. Y'all better wake up. China's a great place, and they are not our enemy.